What's up, my meatballs? It's Aaronitmar. Welcome back to more Pokémon HeartGold Randomizer Nuzlocke. This time, we are taking on the Fuchsia City gym leader, who I believe is named Janine. But as you can tell, first, I replaced Franklin with Flygon, who is called Uncle Ben. And the reason I did this is because I feel like the ground type, sort of subtype, is going to be very helpful for us. Not to mention that now that it's part dragon, it knows Dragon Claw, and so we actually have a dragon user who, you know, benefits from being also the dragon type. And I don't know, it just seems like an overall good fit for the team. Nothing else seemed to really mesh well with the type advantages. This one is, you know, a lot of times one of the Pokemon that I had would have, you know, also been covered by another Pokemon that I had in terms of types. You know, I have 2 grass types or 2, you know, this or that. Whereas, I don't know, Flygon seems to be pretty unique in and of itself in regards to the rest of the team. So I think it's a good choice, in my opinion. You may disagree, but whatever, it's my run. So, I don't know. Anyway, let me give this thing to Dragon Fang first. Alright, and then we can go ahead and head into the gym because we are here and we can instantly go ahead and do that and move on with this. So there are going to be lots of Janine copies here. Actually, let's go ahead and talk to this guy. I believe he's got information for us. Whoops, take a good look around you. The trainers all look like the gym leader Janine. Which one of them is the real Janine? Well, that's what we're here to find out, sir. So they've done an excellent job of revamping this gym for for Gen 4, being able to use its use the graphics for the DS and such, and they made it a lot better so it's not, you're just not looking at like dashed lines that are supposed to be, you know, invisible lines. So dang, that Pidgeot sprite looks so nice. Holy crap, that looks cool. Dang. So yeah, I don't know, they sort of definitely upgraded this gym, which I really like. Wow, Feather Dance, come on, man. I don't know why you're agility-ing when all I've got is, you've got 1 Pokemon. Alright, so yeah, they definitely upgrade this gym, and I actually like it because it makes it so you can actually tell where you're at. Whereas if you couldn't, like, for whatever reason, you had bad eyesight or something, you couldn't see the lines of where you're at in Gen 2, you pretty much were stuck where you were because you just couldn't see, and you had to either guess or just give up. So yeah, and they also of course changed the or no, they didn't change it. Everyone was dressed as Janine in the first game, so that's cool. All right. You are not going to be doing very much help for us, Uncle Ben, so let's switch into Sidious and hope it's going to... Oh, Lord. Alright, that was a Steel-type move. So, for some reason that does nothing to us, even though, I guess because Fortress is definitely more tanky than attacking, so... I'm a boy. What's wrong with a boy dressing up as Janine? You tell him, guy who has a weird Janine fetish. I'm Janine, the gym leader. Wait, no, I'm not. Gotcha. Fooled you. Ha ha ha. Well, that's not nice at all. Alright, so we've got an Onyx. Let's see what ground does to it. Let's see what Sand Tomb does to it. Sand Tomb... Wow, that actually did a lot more than I thought it would. I guess I've really underestimated the power of Sand Tomb. Sand Tomb, I always thought was a kind of garbage move, but... seems to be doing work. And speaking of garbage, let's switch into Edison, which I don't know why that was speaking of garbage, but we get the nice bite over here. Let's sort of switch it up, not use fire types against all the grass types. And as soon as I say that, we're going to use a fire type because Sharam is out. Let's Fire Fang this guy, and he will die. And that is the end of all things, that. Yeah, I don't know. So, let's see. How do we get around here? I believe this is the real Janine. Let me see if this person will fight us. Alright, cool. I definitely wanted to get as much experience as I can because we are pretty much going to need as much as possible because, as we know, there's going to be very, very tough battles ahead of us. So, there. Oh, we gotta worry about this love stuff. Alright, one more. Stinking emotions, man, they suck. Alright, Torterra. Let's go into garbage. I believe Avalanche will make very quick work of a Torterra. It should be quad weak. So, there we go. Cool. Alright. So, let's see. Do I really need to heal anybody up? Let's see. Not particularly. I guess I'll heal up Uncle Ben just a little bit. Especially because it's the new guy. I don't want the new guy to die as soon as I finish training him. That would suck. But here we go with Janine. About to fight her. I'm sorry to disappoint. I'm only joking, I'm the real deal. Janine of Fuchsia Gym, that's me. So here we go against Janine, who happens to be Koga's daughter, who took over the gym once Koga became an Elite Four member. So that's pretty cool. So we're fighting against, ooh, an Infernape. Okay, so let's see what this team can do. It seems like leading off with an Infernape gives me good hopes that this is going to be a nice challenge. So let's see what we can do to this team. It's going to be a lot harder than just the regular trainer fights. That nice critical hit. Hopefully we'll get a very early, oh no, punishment. What is this going to do? It did nothing. Alright, hopefully this will give us a very early full restore so we don't have to worry about that later on. Okay, good. So she's used one of her full restores. I believe she's going to have maybe 2 or 3, which is a very vague guess because obviously it's going to be one of those numbers. Alright, let's see what this would do on a normal attack. Not that bad, not that bad. Gets that little bit of after damage as well, so... like, just a little less than half. Maybe like 48%. Of course, it doesn't help when we miss. And what does punishment do that you want to keep using it? I don't know what punishment does, but for some reason you enjoy using that move very immensely. So yeah, let's Infernape. Alright. I don't know, there's not much I can say right now other than let's just hope that this thing dies. Alright, so it's freed from Sand Tomb. Alright, let's go ahead and get that fan attack in. No, we're not going to miss, and this is going to kill. Even though it was not very effective, I figured it would still kill because that was like about 5 HP. Alright, so Uncle Ben gets some nice experience up to level 54. And we can move on with this fight. Alright, about to send in Onyx. This will be clean work for garbage. So, yes, very nice. I've been worried so much about the gym leaders being the ones that will kill us that I guess I've gotten to the point where I underestimate the trainers, because last episode we literally ended off with a death. Like, I was just so happy to be done with the episode. I was like, alright, no deaths. Just kidding, here's a death for you right at the end by a regular trainer, no doubt. Or no less, I should say. So, I don't know why I'm using Avalanche. Waterfall would have been more effective. See, yeah, I don't know why I did that. Waterfall would have been way more effective. Well, I don't know why you switched to Macargo, but I'm glad I guess I'm glad I used Avalanche first. Because now we've got Waterfall going, and this is going to be a one-hit KO. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know, I guess I just totally underestimate some of the trainer fights, or I just don't pay attention enough because I underestimate them. And that resulted in a death, so what can you do? You can do nothing. So, yeah. I mean, I guess it's good that we're getting really nice captures. We're getting some starters, we're getting some very nice pseudo-legendaries. We are doing very nice work of this game so far, but obviously we still need to be on our guard, especially coming into these later gym fights. We've still got Saffron, and then we still got Cinnabar, and then we still got Viridian. And then I want to do all of the rematches. I'm still not sure if I want to do all of the rematches or not. I definitely want to do the Elite Four rematches before I do the red fight. About to send an Onyx. But I'm not sure if I should do just the Johto Gym Leader fight rematches or everyone. Because I know everyone is applied because everyone can go to that fighting dojo in Saffron. You know what? You guys decide. Should I do just the Johto rematches? Should I do all Gym Leader rematches? Or should I do no Gym Leader rematches? The Elite Four rematches really aren't up for debate because I decided I want to do that because that's part of the challenge run. That's part of the fun of it. But the other gym rematches, that's kind of, iffy. I'm iffy on that. I'm more iffy on the Kanto ones than the Johto ones. I think I will be down with the Johto ones, get that all done in one episode, because we haven't really fought any of them with more than like 4 Pokemon. I think maybe Claire was the only one who had more than like 3 Pokemon at a time. So it'd be cool to see what their teams would be. Plus it'd be part of the challenge, If I went straight to Red, I could just sweep through him and made sure I was level 80 with, really good Pokemon. Or I could, do all the challenge runs or not the challenge runs, the gym rematches with the chance that I'm going to lose some Pokemon, and then at that point, have to work with a team that might be less than what I have now. So that's my reasoning behind wanting to do all of the rematches. But with that, we have talked straight through the Janine fight. I didn't even notice it. I was sort of just doing things, you know, just autopilot, I guess. I see you have defeated Koga, my father, and a member of the Elite Four to come here. No wonder you are strong. You definitely won. Here's a soul badge. Take it. Cool. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think I should do in terms of the gym rematches. You're so tough. I have a special gift. And poison jab is what we're going to get. Because I definitely want to do some of them, but I'm not sure how I should do it. And user input is always, or not user input, viewer input is always helpful. So I would very much appreciate it if you could leave some feedback in the comments. And so now, let me just painfully try and get out of here. Alright, I think from now on we can just run down. Alright, cool. So that is actually it for what we can do in Fuchsia. What else? Is there anything else we can do? We can't use Pal Park because we need to have a GBA game in the slot and everything, and have a file that we want to send crap over to. I honestly think that's all we can do in Fuchsia. Fuchsia is a gym and Pal Park. We could surf south and maybe go to Seafoam, but I feel like that would be... Why are all these Apom in here? My grandpa closed the Safari Zone. Now that we have an empty lot, my dad decided to run the Pal Park. It seems that catching and releasing Pokemon runs in my family. So just all these Apom in here for no reason. I guess he transferred them over from... No transferring. This is Johto. Or this is Kanto, but she's nearby Johto, I should say. So that is actually all we can do. So I'm going to run to the Pokemon Center, pick up a flyer, and we're going to make our way to Saffron. I don't think we're going to do the gym in Saffron. We'll save that for next time. But there's still a couple things I think we can do there. If not, we could just go to Viridian and get some of those fights out, or not, some of those captures out of the way. That would be welcome. Alright, let's go ahead and grab Fly Me a River. And I guess I could teach Flygon Fly. You know, it's sort of in the name. But I really don't like having my party members knowing HM's this late in the game. So Saffron City, let's go. Fly there, my friend. My friend Fly Me a River. I don't know how we're flying on this little parrot thing. But I don't know who you were, but I just ignored you, so get wrecked. Right, I just realized we have a fully evolved team, which is, I don't think, something that we can say we've had for quite some time. I guess that's not technically true, because I don't even know what Pokemon I replaced. Oh, it's Medicham. Well, actually, let me see here. I'm pretty sure when we had Torterra, it was a fully evolved team. We've actually had a fully evolved team for a while, so that's really not that important, or not that important. I mean, I guess it isn't that important because who cares? But yeah, that's just interesting. All right, we can actually go and get the train pass, I believe, if we head this way in this weird Lego house. And if we head upstairs and talk to this girl, what's she gonna say? Hi, I heard that you lost your Charis Pokédoll. If I find it, you'll give me a magnet train pass? I'll go find it for you. You think you lost it when you went to Viridian City? Pardon? I shouldn't decide what you should do, but I'm really worried. What if someone finds it? So yes, this is the copycat girl. She will copy pretty much anybody, and I guess her father tells us some things. Likes to mimic people. Her mimicry has earned her the nickname Copycat around here. So what we can do is head to Vermilion City, and there is word that, or not word, but she says she lost it in Vermilion City, and I guess her parents don't let her travel around outside of Saffron, which is kind of weird because that town has maybe 10 people in it total. So that's kind of dull. But if we head to the Pokemon Fan Club, I think there's a couple things we can do. Is the president here? Hey, I'm the chairman of the Pokemon Fan Club. I've raised over 150 Pokemon. I'm very fussy when it comes to Pokemon. Did you visit just to hear about my Pokemon? Sure. Good, then listen up. So, my precious Rapidash. It's cute, lovely, smart, adorable, irresistible, plus amazing. Don't you think so? Oh, so wild, beautiful, kind. I love it. Hug it. It's warm and cuddly, and oh, it's spectacular, captivating, simply divine. I treasure it. Oops, look at the time. I've kept you too long. Thanks for hearing me out. I want to give you this present. And he'll give us a rare candy, which I guess is nice, but we really haven't been using rare candies much because I've just been grinding, which I probably should be using rare candies, but whatever. And that looks like a Pokédoll next to him. I love Clefairy, but I can never catch one, so I'm making do with the Pokédoll that I found. What? This girl who lost this Pokédoll is sad? Okay, could you take this Pokédoll back to the poor little girl? I cannot read. I'll befriend a real Clefairy on my own one day. So we get the lost item, which is cool, and that girl's got a Bailey running around. I'm going to get a real Clefairy as my friend. Alright. Alright, so that's not important. But yeah, we got a rare candy and the Pokédoll from... Hey, who is this guy? Hi, my name is Steven, the champion from Hoenn region. Have we met before? That's not possible. All the trainers I have battled seem to have the same look anyway. Especially the ones who gave me tough battles. By the way, have you heard of a Pokemon called Latias? I'm investigating why Latias, a Pokemon from Hoenn, decided to leave Hoenn to come here. Latias is a Pokemon that has a lot to do with the Soul Dew, a gem-like orb. Considering the fact that Latias is now in Kanto, it is possible to assume that this has to do with the Soul Dew. Latias is a Pokemon that travels a great distance. It'll be difficult to find without any machine to track with, but any trainer will be drawn to it, won't they? I must go. May our journeys cross again. See you later, buddy. So he's investigating why Latias is here. I think if you are playing Soul Silver, you're going to get Latios as, you know, a roamer Pokemon. And I'm not sure if that only happens when you do the Pokédoll side quest, but yeah, I was just checking because for some reason whenever a roamer first appears, it always seems to be on the route nearest you. Like when Raikou, Entei, and Suicune all escape, Raikou and Entei always seem to be so close by where you are, so I just wanted to check for whatever reason. Okay. So let's go inside and deliver the Pokédoll to her. And here we go. Yay, that's my Clefairy Pokédoll. See the tear where the right arm is sewn on? That's proof. Okay, I'll give you this magnet train pass as I promised. So in exchange, we get that thing. And cool, you show it at the ticket gate to get on the magnet train. The real company man gave me that when they tore down our old house for the station. Wow, that's kind of messed up. Wow. Alright, so let's see her Pokédoll collection. The Pokédoll just looks just like the real thing. Oh, it moved! It's a real Bayonet! Haha, she tricked us. Alright, so yeah, and there's a Blissey downstairs, which is pretty cool. I don't know, I just love the fact that they're overworld Pokemon. I really want them back. I can't get over, like, what it's like to have overworld Pokemon. It's just cool. Honestly, I don't know what else we could do. Is there really anything to do? What is there to do? Silphco, but I don't think we can do anything in Silphco right now. Let's see. Hello. Hey you, the elevator there is out of order now. Something is wrong with the electricity and it won't work right. I feel sorry that you wasted a trip, so here's a gift for you. And we get an upgrade, which I guess evolves Porygons, which would have been helpful had we kept our Porygon starter from the beginning. But whatever. Welcome, this is Silphco's head office building. Alright, I guess maybe he only gives that to us when there's an issue with the electricity, but because we... Oh no, why are you doing this to me? Let's see. Alright, so I guess we can't do anything, and because we are glitched, I will... You know what? We're just going to end the episode right here on glitched, you know, sprites, because why not? I apologize for the very, very, very short episode, especially by comparison to all the other episodes I've done for this series, but there's really nothing that I can do in a timely manner in, you know, the 10 minutes that are left that I would want to make a minimum episode. So I do apologize for that. We will be back with the full amount of content next time because there's plenty to do after this with a whole gym and more areas to catch things. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to click like, and if you liked it enough that you would like to subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode. Have a great day.